Let your imagination soar as we dive deep into the captivating world of Disney parks. It's time for the Extra Magic Hour podcast, where the fun never ends and the magic is limitless.
Ooh, welcome to, let's get James on the show too. Seems like I'm going to have that problem. All right, we're going to talk about places to view fireworks for Walt Disney World and Disneyland, because those are the two places we are familiar with. We're going to start with primarily Disney World first. I know that it's out of order, but that's the way we're going, kids. And then we'll talk about
with it.
Yep, we'll talk about Disneyland, and then we're going to give you some maybe not in park places, but maybe resorts or restaurants that you can possibly get a good view of the fireworks from. So I'm going to start up first, and then James is going to give us some Tomorrowland. We're going to talk about the Poly. We're going to talk about Epcot. We're going to talk about Sleeping Beauty Castle. We're going to talk about Small World. We're going to talk about Rivers of America. And then we're going to talk about the other stuff. So let's start with the Magic Kingdom. So Magic Kingdom has fireworks. It's called Happily Ever After currently. If you're watching this at some later time.
Happily Ever After.
You know, it could have been something else. It might be something else. Who knows? And this has been going on for a little while now. Happily Ever After. And the Epcot show is a little newish. It's about, 2 years old or so now.
Yeah.
So, listen, the best place, if you really want the best place, it's standing in front of the castle, right? And, 30 minutes, no. If you want a good spot, like just behind the partner statue, full on view of the projection on the castle and fireworks above that, you're probably going to have to get there at least an hour or two ahead of the fireworks and stand and hold your spot. Now, that sounds great, right? But that's 2 hours that you're not doing something else, and it's going to fill with people in front of you. So if tall people start standing in front of you, it may not be such a great thing. So, sometimes stand off to the side, to the right, to the left, different kind of angle, but it may be just a different place to stand. So the partner statue sits right in front of the castle. You can't miss it. It's Walt with Mickey. And that area, that complete area all the way down Main Street really, really fills up, and it fills up quickly, quicker than you think. Like the fireworks may be at 9:15, and you'll start to see people start gathering around 6. So have dinner.
Sooner.
Yeah, or sooner. Have dinner or just grab something and then stand in your spot and have your burger or your chicken nuggets or your hot dogs from Casey's, whatever it's going to be. But that area does fill out quickly. Now, if you're looking for a quick escape plan, well, then you want to be back by the train station somewhere, maybe just in front of the flagpole, so you can see the castle and the fireworks, and once it's over, you can zippity-doo-dah to the ferry boat or to the monorail and be one of the first ones out of the park. If you plan on staying till the kiss goodnight, well, then it doesn't matter. Stand in front of the castle by the partner statue and, view it there. So, all right, James, talk about Tomorrowland.
Yeah. Another place to see. This is a secret favorite for somebody that don't know, and for people that do. The bridge to Tomorrowland. Many seasoned fans quietly drift towards this bridge between the hub and Tomorrowland. You can still see the castle projections, but you're slightly off center, meaning fewer crowds and easier exits when the show ends. A veteran move if you've been to the parks a few times.
Mm-hmm.
This is also very true. You can obviously still see it if you're not looking for the greatest view.
Mm.
Like you and I, if we've seen it a couple 100 plus times.
Yep.
And you just want to watch it.
Yep.
And you don't have to worry about it.
Right.
So, and it beats having to stand 30 plus more minutes to wait for the best shot.
Yeah. And this is the bridge that is closest to Starlight Cafe, not the one that goes towards Monsters Inc. show. This is the one closer to the castle. That is usually a pretty good place. I mean, both of them have places to stand, but obviously the one close to Starlight Cafe is your better bet. If you're at the Polynesian, staying there or having dinner there, well, this is an excellent place. The Polynesian has a dead-on view to the Magic Kingdom. Grand Floridian is a little bit off to one side, and the Contemporary is off to the other side. So this resort really is head-on with the Magic Kingdom. So if you are staying there and you have the opportunity, you can just sit on the beach, you kick off your shoes, you can, watch the water pageant go by, watch fireworks. All the music is piped in through all the outdoor speakers, so you're not missing the sounds. Can you see the castle? If you squint, you can. You can see the castle. You're not going to see, all of the projections, but you will see all the fireworks. It's kind of quiet most of the time. Crazy things like New Year's Eve, 4th of July, all those things. Usually you'll have to get a wristband saying that you're staying there to get near the beach. They lock it all down and you can't go there. But Poly is a typically good place to see the fireworks from.
I guess another thing to note about Polynesian, if you do have the availability to get a reservation at, I'm drawing a blank here. Please help me.
Ohana,
thank you. Then that would be the, I'm had jet lag. That would be an optimal view.
Yeah.
And an unobstructed view if you can get Ohana. A window would be, and I believe they do pump the music through Ohana as well. Yep. So yes, if you wanted a good view and you can score a reservation for Ohana during the fireworks, then that would be an ideal Polynesian option.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely a good one. All right, talk about our beautiful Epcot fireworks.
By far, I would have to say the best. Maybe not Tony's favorite. All right. No.
That's pretty good.
Epcot. Your options are very limited around the World Showcase.
Yep.
Lagoon. It's not limited much at all.
Right.
When nighttime falls at Epcot, guests gather around the lagoon for Luminous, a symphony of us. Your best areas, though, and this is, honestly, I think these are actually one of the best, would be the France Pavilion waterfront. Yep. I prefer the first or second, but mostly the second bridge that leads either into England or going out towards the hotels. That's actually a pretty good direct view of the globe, fireworks from all the countries,
right,
and anything else. Japan Pavilion as well. That's pretty much as dead center, I would think, as you can get.
Yep.
At least on that side. And then Italy. Italy's pretty good as well.
Yep.
So those three alone, I would say. Reflections in the lagoon double the fireworks, making the show feel enormous. And the best fireworks views at Disney or Disneyland. Disneyland. Fireworks are a little different in California because Disneyland Park sits in the middle of a city. They're more intimate, so also incredibly creative. Now, we do have to, I guess, note that obviously the most optimal viewing point for Epcot but it does get incredibly full really quick. So like Magic Kingdom, you have to get there earlier, would be straightforward heading into World Showcase in between the two shopping centers.
Yeah.
So that is probably the best viewing, but same thing with Main Street and Magic Kingdom. You have to get there early enough to get that spot.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, what was I gonna say? France.
Oh, wow.
No, that wasn't it. Oh,
Like
Japan.
me and Johannes.
Japan, the pavilion is a good place, but if you also then go up the stairs to the balcony of where the restaurant is, it has kind of like a little walk around balcony. That balcony is a great place because then you're elevated above the people. Then nobody's
before the
yes.
Yeah, it's right up there where the hibachi is.
Correct, and that fills up quickly because nobody used to go up there, and then all of a sudden everybody's up there. So that spot you do have to go up early, and unfortunately, there's really no place to sit up there, or you're just leaning up against the wall of the railing until,
or sitting on the floor and waiting for it to start.
Waiting for that to happen. The other thing we should mention is if you have mobility. There are some places that are blocked off for mobility people with scooters and things like that, handicap, wheelchairs, all those kind of things. There are areas around the Magic Kingdom and Epcot and the studios and all those places, and even California has places that are reserved for mobility people as well.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit about Disneyland. James mentioned, it's a little bit different there, and it is. It's very interesting. Like our fireworks in Florida are not really shot directly behind the castle. They're behind the castle, but kind of off to the left. If you know where the firing location is, at Disneyland, it's directly behind the castle. In a little bunker they've built, an armored bunker, as to not set everything on fire. So, yes, the best place there, too, obviously, if you want to see everything, is in front of the castle. Now, in California, if you've ever been, you do know that the Main Street and the castle area is much smaller than it is here in Florida.
Way smaller.
Like we could fit 3 of their castles where our one castle sits. It's a very small area. So if you do want that great view at Disneyland, you are going to have to get there probably earlier than you would at Walt Disney World, because that will...
If you want a castle that looks like a facade, go to
Yeah.
Disneyland.
Yeah, you're going to have to get there earlier because that area does fill up quickly. And the last time I was there, the constraint there is they have to have proper exits for people to get out. God forbid there's a problem. So there's a lot of roped off walkways so that they can keep traffic moving, for people that don't want to sit and watch the fireworks, that can get in and out of the different lands and areas. So it's a different experience there. That's all I will say. So all right, talk about Small World.
Yeah. It's a Small World Plaza. It's a small world
after all.
Here's a Disneyland insider trick. The facade of It's a Small World becomes a massive projection screen during nighttime shows. The crowds are smaller than Main Street, and the fireworks burst perfectly over the clock tower. Many locals think it's the best viewing location in the entire park.
Yeah.
Plus, it's closer to the monorail.
Yeah. It's easier to get out.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It is a good place. I have seen them from there, and I have seen them from Main Street. And, yeah, fireworks are fireworks. As long as they're up in the air, you can see them, right? And since you get the projection on the facade, well,
yeah,
double winner. So
exactly.
The other place in Disneyland is Rivers of America. If you watch from the waterfront near the Haunted Mansion or Big Thunder Railroad, you'll see the fireworks reflected across the river. With the Mark Twain riverboat docked nearby and lanterns glowing along the shoreline, it feels like something out of a novel. I don't know if it's... I think it's still possible. I watched them once from the Club 33 balcony, and that was a very good viewing area, but you have to be invited to Club 33, and you have to be out on the balcony. I'm not saying everybody's going to be able to do that, but if you can, it's a great place to watch them. If you do, if you're there at the right time, take advantage. All right, and tell us about the last secret. The secret. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret.
The real secret. The super secret. The truth is, the best place to watch Disney fireworks isn't always the closest spot to the castle. Sometimes it's sitting on a beach, leaning on a railing with a churro, or watching from a quiet corner while the crowd cheers somewhere else. Because at Disney, fireworks aren't just explosions in the sky.
Yep. Yeah. I'll talk about a couple of places I tried. One, we tried at Disney World, watching from the Swiss Family Tree. We thought we'd have a good view from there, and you really don't. There's too many trees and leaves. There's actually, regular trees, and then obviously the tree you're in. That wasn't such a great place. Another interesting place was over by Pirates, right near the exit of Pirates. That area was empty, and we had a pretty good view of the fireworks. We couldn't see the castle projections, but if you're just looking for fireworks, that seemed to be a really good place. Another interesting place is the Beauty and the Beast restaurant. If you stand on that walkway right near the restaurant, you're watching the fireworks kind of from over the Beast Castle. Don't look at the big castle. Look at the Beast Castle because the fireworks are coming from back there. Now, when I did that a long, long time ago, they were not projecting on the back of the castle, but now they are. So, kind of have to stand, I guess, sideways so you can see part of the projection show and part of the fireworks. Yeah. So, I don't know. All right, let's talk about kind of out of the park places that you can watch fireworks. I'm going to start with some Disney World places, and then James is going to talk about some Disneyland places. First up is California Grill. Now, you just can't walk up, take the elevator to the 16th floor, and walk outside. Listen, back in the day, yes, you could, but unfortunately, it's not that easy anymore. You do need a dining reservation, or had a dining reservation at early, like 5 o'clock, and you just show your receipt, and they'll let you back up there at 9 o'clock to watch the fireworks. So you do need to hang on to that receipt if you have an early dining and you do want to go back. But that is good. Now, they have two balconies, and one to the right and one to the left if you're facing the lagoon. Either one is good. It just depends on how close you want to see, I guess. But either I've been at both places and they're both fine. Any top floor rooms at the Poly that face the Magic Kingdom, and there's really only I think 2 buildings that do that. One is a DVC, one is not. So if you're up on, I think it's the 3rd floor of those buildings, you can watch from your balcony, which I have done. Somebody invited me there to where we just literally watched. Yeah.
I'd say also now you have the bungalows.
Yeah, the bungalows are
and
good,
with the added Poly Tower, so
yeah.
the options have been added, but still, you're right.
Yeah, and the Poly any room that faces the water in the Poly Tower
exactly
would be acceptable to that as well. I almost forgot about those. Bay Lake Villa, any villa facing the Magic Kingdom is a great view, and if they're still doing something up at the top of the world, I think they are. you can go to Top of the World and go up there and watch fireworks. Top of the World does have a capacity limit that they do count how many people go out there because it cantilevers over the building. So when we used to go up there, you used to have to make sure that you went outside early because they'd make sure that there was not over, like, I don't know, 183 people, something like that. Anyway, those are good places. If you're looking for Epcot, no real resort faces the Epcot fireworks, but the bridge that gaps, the boardwalk side from the beach club side, that bridge does get a pretty good view of the fireworks as well. So that's an option too. So, any other places in Disney?
I think the only place you might be able to get Epcot, obviously you can't get anything around, but the Swan or Dolphin facing that side.
Yeah, facing the Epcot side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then there's some other not off property, but third party on properties you might be able to use that are within reason, I guess.
Hell, I've seen them from 192.
At least see the fireworks. All the way out there. Mm-hmm. A little known hotel that Mr. Tony likes to visit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Four Seasons, you go up to Kappa, get a drink. You don't need a reservation to go to the bar. You can get a cocktail and go out on the balcony. Now, the only bad thing, I'm not going to say bad thing, the only thing you're going to miss at the Four Seasons is they do not pipe in the music.
No.
So, people like me, I have the soundtrack on my phone. So, when the fireworks start, I just start playing the soundtrack, and that does it for me. I'm fine.
Yeah. And if all you want is just the fireworks, you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Which for me, I'm fine. I know the music. Heard it.
Yeah. And also Four Seasons, you can see Epcot too from the far end of the balcony. So, all right,
exactly.
Talk about Disneyland. That Disneyland.
Little Disneyland, little as an infamous little. All right, not anywhere, but Disneyland Hotel. The Adventure Tower. This is the one that will look at the parks or looking forward to through downtown Disney.
Yep.
So you have to have a room in this area. Fantasy Tower, you could if you had a corner hotel room, but if you don't, you're not going to see much.
Yeah.
Especially if you have parking lot view, which is what I currently had. But that are your options. So there, California Hotel or Grand California, club level rooms and balconies that face Disneyland Park.
Yep.
And you can hear the music perfectly.
Yep.
Also, fireworks from a VIP vantage point with the luxury of your own chair and snack table.
Yep.
Sounds good. Disney's Paradise Pier, or now Pixar Place. Hotel rooms. Some rooms have partial views of Sleeping Beauty Castle and Disney California Adventure fireworks.
Yeah.
But some small but surprisingly magical.
Yeah, we stayed at the Grand California Hotel in a grand villa. It was up on the top floor, and we watched the whole World of Color from the 3 balconies of that room. We didn't even leave the room, and it was spectacular. Nice. I mean, awesome. The next night, part of our, I think it was Adventure by Disney, we had reserved area for World of Color, and it was horrible.
Okay. That's horrible.
We had a better view from the room because we couldn't see anything. There were so many people in front of us. It wasn't like we were in the front. And the reason they said they didn't put anybody in the front was because if the wind blows, you just get wet. So
You get soaked.
yeah, so the Adventure by Disney people said, well, we're not going to put everybody in the front because then we're just going to get complaints. So they put it back a little bit, but the view from the room was way better. We had total overview of everything that was going on, and it was way better than the Adventure by Disney reserved area. So,
Well, now you know.
yeah, just get a DVC that faces the fireworks.
Yeah.
I want this room to face fireworks. Thank you, travel agent person.
Mm.
So, all right. Well, we hope that helps.
Yeah.
And listen, another strategy is don't wear yourself out. Like if you're going to do a whole day, it's okay to leave, go take a nap, and then go back and
Exactly.
be refreshed, and then, see just the fireworks and leave again. It's okay
Or
to
if
do
you're
that.
here for the
Gonna...
fireworks, or come in later.
Yeah.
Sleep in, come in the afternoon or later afternoon, and come for dinner or whatever, and then go to the fireworks. There's a dinner party. There's a dinner party, and I believe, what is it? The dessert party they have at Magic Kingdom?
Yep.
So there's that option too.
Three
I haven't done it, but I need to.
Yeah, there's 3 dessert party options there. There's a cheap one for $99, the $99, $149, one I don't know what it is anymore. But there are 3 different versions: the grassy knoll, the terrace, and something else too.
There's a terrace lower level too.
Yeah. And hey, listen, if you do a Disney VIP tour, you get the train station balcony. So I think that, or you can pick something else. Oh, there's another. The right-hand grassy knoll by Casey's is the other VIP area if you want to be closer.
Okay.
So there's that area or the train station. Those are your choices if you're doing a VIP tour. So that's an option too. So if you want to do a VIP tour and you want it to include the fireworks, make sure that you don't go at 9 o'clock in the morning. You go more towards the latter end of the day. It's a 7-hour window. Do it then. This way you're guaranteed your VIP fireworks as well. There's your tips. All right, kids. Mr. James, tell them where to find us.
If you can't find us in the next podcast, you can find us right here on the Extra Magic Hours.
The Extra Magic Hour podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.